Can't see anything. Oh, there's somebody just standing there. Hi. This is gonna go the same to that pig game. Okay, you got me. Okay, hands up, you got me. Okay. Now you only gave me mad problems today. It's just a few examples. Enough of that. Just a few. Turn off the TV. Let's do it when you're free. And I'll be able to relax. Mom, can I just watch a little longer? Just one more cartoon. I wanted to finish New Pokeri. But the signal keeps outing out. Please. That's enough, you can finish it later. Turn off the TV. Okay. I was like, what is she doing? Hi. Much because, hello? Huh? Yeah, hey, welcome to a new 3 scary games. And yeah, I know, there's no belly cam. I am doing an intro here. Shut up. But yeah, there is no belly cam because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been feeling really exhausted. There are like cartoons on this. Like I've been really feeling exhausted and sleepy this last week. To the point where I wake up I wake up randomly during the night. Maybe it's because of a bad dream, maybe it's because I need to pee and that sort of stuff. That might be normal even if you're pregnant. But then I fall asleep again, and when I wake up at the normal time that I wake up, I still have the desire to sleep. No, I fall asleep again, even when it's already like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or 11 o'clock, you know? So I find it odd. So that's the reason I decided I won't do like a belly camp today. Maybe next week again, who knows, and that sort of stuff. But hey, I'm still pregnant a month when I record this and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's why there will be no belly cam. And I might do through the video 3 different outfits again. If I like that and that sort of stuff. Maybe not. Depends. The mood. But yeah, besides that, a new 3 scary games. And that sort of stuff with, as you already can see, called Homework. Homework is a simple horror game. You play as a 7-year-old boy who has to do their homework. But you know how kids want, we do everything besides their homework. And that sort of stuff. And it is inspired in a Soviet time era. That's all I know. So, yeah. That's all I know. I mean, were you a kid that did homework? Finally in school, first grade isn't too hard. I've already made some new friends. I like it. There. The only thing I don't really like is homework. I always put it off until later. Average student behavior, you know. Most students nowadays do this. Mom doesn't take me to school. She's always busy. But that's okay. I'm old enough anyway. After all, I'm already 7. Today I came home early. Just like Mom taught me. I have to go to the bathroom, wash my hands, and unpack my things. I've already learned to do everything by myself. Okay. You need to use your bathroom, wash your hands, and put away your backpack. Oh no, not the bubble. Okay. I just like the curtain. I don't trust this curtain already. Something behind it? There is some... Is it a curtain? It looks like something behind it. Wash hands. That's an odd thing, that if you have to come home, that you have to use the bathroom, even as a kid. How is this, by the way, not shaking? Like, I know it's a game world, but like... This is my dad. I've never seen him before. Mom says he's an astronaut, and that's very important work, so he can't come home. Astronauts are cool. Looks like I have a cool dad. I just wish I could meet him, even once. I don't think... Where do I put my bag? Put my bag here? This doll has been with me for as long as I can remember. Honestly, it always scared me. Is that my mother? Where do I put my backpack? Wait, I saw... Now I can watch some TV. Well, I want to say hi to my mother. Mom. Hey, Mom. Sweetie, is that you? I'm busy right now. Let's talk later. Okay, wait, that's the kitchen? Is this the living room? With a bed? Huh. Also, why is that clock depicting a different time than this clock? Mom found she always stuck on it and never lets me touch it. She's afraid I'll break it. But she leaves it in my room anyway. Is this your room? Where's the living room then? I love watching cartoons, but they just keep repeating the same ones, and sometimes the picture goes away. Mom says the TV gets tired. Oh no, the wind blows in. Oh no, guys, watch out, the wind blows in. I must close things on the desk ahead of time. Okay. The TV fell asleep again. So... Mom? Hi, son. How was your day? Hi, Mom. It was fine. Did you do your homework? I can see you have been glued to the TV since you got home. They only gave me math problems today. It's just a few examples. Enough of that. Just a few. Turn off the TV. Let's do it when you're free. And I'll be able to relax. Mom, can I just watch a little longer? Just one more cartoon? I wanted to finish New Pokeri, but the signal keeps outing out. Please? That's enough, you can finish it later. Turn off the TV. Okay. I was like, what is she doing? Hi. I turned off the TV, come! You come down. 8. You see? When you try it, it all works out. Now the next one. I feel pressured. Can you just walk away? I hate that. I'm not gonna lie, I hate that. Like when I was like as you know, I'm an IT. I was an IT student. I've like finished my graduation as an IT software developer. But in IT development, it is common that somebody looks over your shoulder to see what you're doing, or if you have a problem. You know, that's teamwork. That's common. But I hate that so much. And when someone is looking over my shoulder, I get nervous or something. They do something wrong. Like this. You know, that they're standing in your face, be like, you doing your homework? Why don't you just sit down and do it right away? You'll be done by now. Keep going. Okay, Mom. That's right, good job, sweetie. Mom, I solved them all by myself. Clever boy. My boy is growing up. So smart. Look at that. He's even nodding. Well then, shall we eat? I made some delicious pelmeni. I love pelmeni. If I butcher anything, by the way. Good ending? No jump scare? No, technically on the desk slam is a jump scare. What is the bad ending then? Do you fill in the questions wrong? That you bothers your mother? What? What did you write? Read the problem out loud. 3 plus 5. And what does this equal? It equals 8. It equals 8. Well, what did you write? 2. I didn't mean to. I made a mistake. I can see you made a mistake. All you learned to do is stare at cartoons. Keep solving. What was this one again? 3? Wrong. Again. You know, sometimes I look at other kids. Like they're from another planet. Smart, pretty. And that's what I got. And now I have to look at this ugly mug. That can even add 2 numbers. It's unbearable. Momai, shut up. Don't say a word. Just sit there and keep writing. I know this one was 10. Son, why are you such a retard? Ow. Why is everything spinning? What are you staring at? Do the next one. You know what? I'm sick of this. You're going to rewrite it all. Stop your whining. Fuck. I'm so sick of your fucking shit. What are you laying there for? Get up, stop fooling around. We have school tomorrow. Or you throw me against the fucking closet. My head is probably bleeding. Are you alive? No, doesn't look like it. Come on, come to. Pathetic. I know I should have laughed about. Hello? Yes, listen, I've had an accident here. My 7-year-old boy hit his head hard on the cupboard. Must have been fooling around while I was in the kitchen. And, yes? Come to the address? I know I should have probably laughed at this because there is legit things out in the world where parents pressure their child into, They're almost here. Don't you dare tell them what really happened. Oh, I'm gonna tell them. Because the thing is, like... Fuck. Bad ending. You know, I should have laughed about this because the thing is... there are legit in the world cases where people get pressured in getting good grades, doing their best and that sort of stuff without living their own life. Their happy life, what they want to become. If a person wants to become an artist or a voice actor nowadays, You have parents who say a voice actor doesn't become anything. You know, that you need to stay in school, you need to be smart and that sort of stuff. Don't you dare to be a content creator or an influencer and that sort of stuff. You know, at the beginning it doesn't bring something up. But if it's your hobby, your pleasure in that sort of stuff, and you get happy from doing that hobby, why shouldn't it be others to think? I'm gonna tell you, as you know, I have done education. And education is something I'm really interested in. Heck, my Road to Diva Extreme series is a sign of education, you know? And that sort of stuff. And nobody told me that I will be a good teacher. And I might ramble on long enough, I might say a lot without saying a lot, and that sort of stuff. But because nobody said I will be a good teacher, do you know what I did do? Instead of being like, okay, nobody says that I'm a good teacher and perhaps should do something else and don't go, do education. I went on to do education. And should I tell you something? Out of my bachelor degree period, all the semesters that I've done, my education semester was the only one I have done in one time. All the other ones I have at least done twice or 3 times. Yeah, I sucked a bachelor degree. Okay, shut up. I'm stupid, I know. But education was the only one I've done once. And succeeded at doing once. Not because nobody believed in me, not because nobody said I should be a dumb kid, or silly. And nobody saying, okay, Elise, you're a good teacher, you should pursue that goal and that sort of stuff. No, it's because I liked it. And that sort of stuff. And there are, like as I said, cases out in the world where this happens, where parents pressure the kid into becoming a doctor, doing something good and that sort of stuff. Yeah. And then this is a little bit extreme, but they make their kid miserable by getting good grades and doing something they don't want to be, instead of like supporting their decisions and their will, their creative will and that sort of stuff. And I just find it funny that she picks that kid up, throws it against the closet, and they'd be like, douche, 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 douche. Are you alive? Douche. Are you alive? Douche. I know it's so stupid, and I shouldn't laugh about it, but like, just the thing of like, throws the kid against the closet, or the cupboard, kid bleeds heavily, kid has an open wound in her head. Are you alive? Douche. Are you alive? I really love this game. If you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. And with that, let's head out to game number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 3 outfit thing as I thought, but that like that thing of like, that you see a word and you have no clue how to pronounce it. I don't know if you say it's like Kacipbara or that sort of stuff, but let me. I don't know how would you pronounce this? Like
Kacipbara.
Kacipbara. That would make sense that there's like chip without like a thing. But like the thing is, it's like real close to like capybara, that animal. But with like Kacipbara and such stuff. And it's a game about a chicken. Or, no, not a chicken, you're a chicken farmer. And something strange is happening on your chicken farm. So yeah, in Kacipbara, we are chicken farmer. And it's a strange thing happened on chicken farm. I don't know why The game is still ending, so after finish the first ending, click continue to get the second ending. If you choose new game, you will restart from the beginning. Okay. But yeah, we'll get chicken bar. This does remind me of like a game. Why does every game nowadays have like this bobble animation? If I walk, I don't walk like this, I know that I walk by fronting steps, but I'm not be like, ooh, I'm a bobblehead. If any game developers watch this and that sort of stuff, and if you're a game developer, please just remove bobbleheads. This sounds stupid, but most people will get nauseous from bobblehead if you do it to intent and even with the little things. And if you want to try and make it more realistic, nobody walks like this. I don't know, like, the thing is, I see so many games that have, like, this. Oh no, now that I think about it, and, besides this, now that I think about it, it was not a chicken farm, it was a pig farm. Before my first holiday with Rashi, was that before my first holiday with Rashi? Yeah, before my first holiday with Rashi, I played a game which heavily reminds me of this. But it was with a pig farm. And it was just get up, feed the pigs, and then stuff happened to the pigs on each day, and eventually you had to continue to get like a gun to get a better ending. By the way. So if this is like daily, feed the chickens, stand up. You know? That thing. But yeah, like I don't like bullet, okay? I don't like bullet. I might be monitoring Elise and that sort of stuff. It might be crazy. But I just fill it again. Why would you rest in the cabin? Hello? Are you... Dat is een Kacipbara. You look hungry. Sorry, Kacipbara. I don't have any food for you. Yeah, see, this is a Kacipbara. This is not Kacipbara. Hoe do I rest? But are there like people who walk outside like be like boing, 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 boing? Why do I rest? How many people like walk like that, right? Wait, that is a barn, Elise. I'm an idiot. You know what I just realized? It says cabin, not barn. That's a barn. You know, I say I'm an idiot, sometimes a silly goddess. Yeah, that's the reason I'm a silly goddess. And I open the door. I can't see anything. Oh, there's somebody just standing there. Hi. This is gonna go the same to that pig game. Okay, you got me. Okay, hands up, you got me. Okay. I was not expecting that. I was expecting, you know, like, oh, creepy Kacipbara in the distance. For your fork, no, that's it. You know, go back to bed. Think it's a dream. I was not expecting that. I think it's gonna be the same as the pig game. Huh? Why are there fewer chickens? Yeah. Yeah, this is the same as the pig game, because the thing is, the pig game had the same thing. You feed the pigs from like the barn over and over again, and eventually there are like fewer pigs, and the pigs that end up that you eat, like that's the difference. Like in the other game, you like eat every dinner, and it's like pork chop. So because of that, like a pig monster appears, and you have to defeat the pig monster. But it's the same thing, but now with chickens and the Kacipbara. What is all this? You again. You my chicken? Okay, bye. I'm pretty sure that was that Kacipbara monster that you like. I'm pretty sure that's the Kacipbara monster that like jumpscared me tonight. I was really not expecting, you know. I should, like, on the other hand, it is logical, but, like, on the other hand, I was really like, oh, there's a weird figure in the distance. You know, you have to walk. I was expecting more like either you see the weird figure in the distance, you go to sleep, or you walk up to it and then it jump scares. You know, but like it's also funny that like something ate its chickens and it's like it is not like worried that the capybara eats again and takes measures. No. No, let the capybara just roam free. Hmm. Wow. Huh? I was expecting... Like, I was expecting something when you walk out of the thing, but it was more the capybara, not the monster. Am I a chicken now? I'm coming to get you! Why am I so small? Why are there so many tables here? We are planning something. Now go sit at the table first. Huh? What are you trying to do? Oh ho ho, we are actually planning our revenge. Revenge? Yeah, because you didn't give us food. Now you will become our food. What's all this nonsense? Sorry, before that, you may ask for your last meal. Whoa, you're so kind. Then get me 2 buckets of fried chicken, okay? Of course not. Enough talking, will be executed now. Prepare yourself. What did it... Wait. What happens if you give the capybara food? Yeah, I wanted to see that. Find out. Please continue next. Like, I can't say story it's logical wise. You don't feed the capybara wants revenge, and that sort of stuff, it eats your chickens, and then you become a chicken. But like, this went from a simple, horror game where I thought the concept is the same, where like something appears on the farm, takes out your animal stock, and then comes after you, and you have to kill it. But this really quickly turned 180. It became such a meme fest. I think I need to feed it. It's such a stupid... Still all the chickens? Mm-hmm. But like, I was like on day 2 when you walk out the thing and he jumped you and like smashed you. I was expecting that. It was only obvious, but like that across the window. Oh, the one across the window. Are you gonna jump kick me again? No. Oh, after that, like, it was like, it was okay, but like after that it turned to such a meme show. Like there are all of a sudden all like capybara people. You're gonna get executed because you didn't feed in a capybara. Unless I dream, I need to feed it. What do I feed it then? I know you're hungry, capybara. Please take this food. But please return the bucket to my barn tonight. Such stuff. Like it wasn't okay, you know, it was a good horror game because it got me, and I say if it got me, it jump scares me, and it's a good horror game. But then it turned into such a shit show. Yeah, who shut the door this late at night? Hello? Where are you? My name is Kacipbara. Oh. You mean capybara? No, my name is Kacipbara. What does Kacip mean? Just forget the name. I already returned the food bucket earlier. Thank you for giving me food. You're welcome, Kacipbara. By the way, let's sit outside for a while, alright? So he turned into Kacipbara. At night. It's like a night transformation. Why do you look sad? I'm not sad. I just didn't expect someone as kind as you. And I don't want to repay your kindness. Wait, who's that? Who are you? Who's that? The family's running out of food. We haven't eaten in a long time. So since you helped me, I'll help you raise the chickens. This is my way of repaying your kindness. Well, thanks so much, Capybara. Who's the... Then Capybara and his family helped the chicken farmer take care of his chickens. What is this game? I wanna see it or something. What the fuck was this? It's his first horror game? Oh. Well, for a first... Like, for a first horror game, I think it's okay. I mean, look at the screen. Look at the screen. And tell me what's going on. If I showed you this without playing the game first, what would you have thought? I thought that guy was like from earlier horror games, because I do remember earlier horror games that I played having the same guy, but this is his first horror game, so it might be just a base texture old man model or something. But for a first horror game, like, it has, like I said, the first 2 nights when you first played through it, perfectly fine. Perfect jump scare, got me, it's a good horror game. But then it turned into such a meme shit show, that is funny that I like it. You know, for a first horror game, it's fine, and that sort of stuff. And I think by, you know, putting that meme aside, you know, that Shirley executed and killed through seeing this, you know, and that the capybara helps you with that other ending, I think it's funny. And that sort of stuff. If you want to play it's Kacipbara, not Capybara, then make sure to check out the description at the top of the video description down below. While you're down there, subscribe for the notification bell, and might I'll see you in game number 3. Welcome to a game. Simply... Oh, that's funny. This is also the person's first game. A short horror game where you hunt the deer. Also my first game. I learned a lot working on this, and since I'm moving to learn more things, I forgot to post the game. Or I figured I'd post the game. I added a version 2, so hopefully the fix in the crashing was shooting the deer. If it doesn't load, let me know when the game crashes while the progress along with info and logs as possible. Also, Kitsu Kel's first game. So today might be a short haul, 3 scary games. But, yeah, hunting. Your first hunting trip, your first horror game. Okay, the mouse sensitivity. Should I 360 the nose? 360. 360. Should I 360 the deer? What happens if I do this? What happens if I shoot my own trip? I didn't 360. I didn't 360 it. You didn't 360 it, okay? I have a wonder, like, how can hunting be an horror game? Let me put this like down at like half the speed again, at least. Oh, I can aim! Oh. Shh, guys. We see a natural deer in its habitat. Achoo! Sorry. I wanted to film an... Sorry, I wanted to film an... I wanted to film a documentary, you know, a National Geographic documentary. And see how it goes. 360! I missed. No. Look at the deer in his natural habitat. So innocent, so yet alive. Going through the bushes. You can shoot it through the thing. What happens if it sees me? Startled by the other creatures, it tries to run away in fear of mind what happens next. To the creature unknown, it's always been spotted, it's always been visited, it's always been seen. I should try the 360 one. What are you doing with so many deers? I'm gonna try the 360 one. Oh, 360. Oh, I did it, guys. 360, Face Clan. I know I didn't want to spin. Okay, I'm gonna lie. I didn't want to spin too much because, Hello? Huh? Hi? Going hunting again? Yes. Why? I have a daughter to feed. And I've only been good at hunting. Can't hold another job for the life of me. Okay, now today. Huh. Is this part of it? Oh. Oh, I don't like this. It is, like, I do have to say, I do like how it's, like, emptiness, that you're, like, really in the forest, you know? And her only the birds and that sort of stuff. And I do also like that you make this big map, you know, with this off edge, and that you then, like, show the monster at the off edge, you know? That you utilize the environment, even when it's, like... Wat eraan. Am I... What is this for deer call? Oh! Oh!
Please, no, no.
You know, I need to make sure it's dead. Huh. A talking deer. Hmm. Hi. Going hunting again? Yeah. I have a goat to feed. A goat? Goat? Brother? Sister? Okay, can I... Was that it? Was that it? Was that really it? Was that really it? Huh. You know, I have to say I like it. But now seeing this, you know, I think I also dislike it a bit because, you know, like I think, okay, I get the story, you're good at hunting, you know, you're trying to like maybe feed your daughter or that sort of stuff, or feed a god in the sky, but I do have to give it pause. For example, like, you know, the deer call, you know, simulating like real outside. Yeah, I know. I get that side. It's shocking, eh? And I do have to give them credit for making like a creepy items here, like the woods and that sort of stuff, because I've been on scouting, and being like at the middle of the night, around like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, in the woods, is not like funny. It's not like, yeah, it was not scary because, you know, others were there. But I won't be sure that if you're alone in the woods at like 1 o'clock in the night, I don't think you will be happy. And that sort of stuff, but you know the potential. Oh, do I turn into this guy? Like, do you know the potential that you could have done here? Hi. You never catch me. You know, you could have done the potential here. Like, at least for stage 2. Let's say stage 3, okay, you know, I forgot the feed. I'm only good thing good at. You know how much potential you have? You know what you could have done? If you call a deer. And that sort of stuff. You know what you could have done here? You could have made that guy spawn again. And that you have to shoot that guy away. Because you know what you now can do? You can stay in one spot. You can stay in one spot and technically wait for the deers to come to you. And such stuff. And, you know, it's of course fun to see how your, like, deer call changes into that guy's voice. But, like, you could have just spawned the enemy here. You know? You just could spawn that enemy here that it sometimes comes after you instead of a deer. See? You know how cool that would be? Like, how creepy that would be? Because you have to pay attention. Be like, you know, the guy that comes in the first stage and ends the first stage. Basically, if you put the guy here as a roaming enemy that from time to time comes after you, if you do that call, that will be perfectly because he blends so in. He blends in so well with the background, I think, and the forest area that you either have to choose to move around or not, or do, and that sort of stuff. And it will perfectly make it more and that sort of stuff. Oh. But for the furthermore, I think like if you make stage 2 that it becomes like scary. More scary. And this of course tells us that you're maybe not hunting deers, but you're hunting people. And that sort of stuff. I might think that at this point. And of course you're talking deer. Oh, scary. It's not that scary at this point because, well, you see a black figure approach you. And then, you know, you have like a silent screen full of like that person with white eyes staring at you. So I think like a little bit of ambient sound in those jump scares, and him roaming around during the stage 2 or coming after you instead of a deer. I think that will be like more scary. That's not something to move. And that sort of stuff. And stage 3. I have to feed gold. Yeah, that's it then. Because like I think that like I do have to give credit. Like I said, I do have to give credit for the environment details, like a playing level, you know, the birds whistling and just like nature hearing. And I do have to give credit for like you know, when the first stage is done, that you have to look over the edge down to see that guy over whispering over a body and that sort of stuff. And like my only like I think that will be scary if instead, you know, when your guy goes like oh, that instead of like you know, a deer comes, that he comes. You know, that guy that ends the first stage. And if he catches you, you're dead. That screen happens again, you reset the stage. But now that makes it repetitive. If he catches you, you're dead, but like it makes it repetitive, I get it. But it makes the stage more scary because I perfectly think he fits in the darkness and blind. And you can do either two things. You can either camp indeed, to shoot him and scare him away. Or you can come roam around, because you do have to grab up the deers that spawn. And I do know, if you do only that he does the same thing as the first stage, after 2 or 3 times it becomes repetitive, and that sort of stuff, but you can also do it that maybe he sometimes jump scares you and other times not if you catch him, or by accident shoot a deer, but yeah. This is gonna be 3 scary games, what is it? 229? And that sort of stuff, because we are at the end of our 3rd game, we're at the end of the episode. As I said, a more smaller episode than normally happens. First games, like for a first game it's great, I get the idea. But like there's like little big things you can do more. Like I do have to give credit. And that sort of stuff. So yeah, this was hunting. If you want to play hunting for yourself, link is at the top of the video description down below. While you're down there, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I'm Preggo, you're pregnant Vtuber, Transgender, you're pregnant goddess of reproduction, you're pregnant goddess of fertility. If you like what you see, like horror, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, because I primarily focus on horror and Project Diva on my channel. So, usually on Friday, I upload in the morning a different horror game, and in the afternoon 3 scary games. So if you want to see Escape the Backrooms, make sure to check in earlier on the morning and that sort of stuff. But if you like Let's Plays, if you like Project Diva, I have a lot of things on my channel. It's highly likely to check it out and that sort of stuff. Because Let's Play-wise, I do all sorts of stuff, from Call of Duty Veteran Campaign Series to Zombies to Binding of Isaac to Be Happy Few to Shadows Overloading and that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out. And with that, if you want to stay up to date, then make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. If you want to stay better up to date, then make sure to join the Discord through the link tree at the bottom of the video description. The link tree holds also in my channel description and that sort of stuff. It also hosts my VOD channel and Twitch channel in case you want to see how stream goes from time to time. My VOD channel and my Twitch channel and that sort of stuff. Also, it hosts my Ko-fi and Patreon if you want to support me a little bit more. But if you don't use Discord and want to stay up to date, there's also an Instagram and Twitter. And with that, I'm going to say, have a wonderful time. And mighty, I'll see you in the next 3 scary games and that sort of stuff. Until then, bye. Bye.